U.S. Army soldiers recently sought to identify and thwart simulated Russian cyber attacks in an exercise called CyberQuest. More than 300 participants from industry and the Army. They sought to identify vulnerabilities, assess the threat landscape today from potential adversaries, as well as those anticipated for the future. They identified the challenge of the fast pace of technological change and increased computer processing speed, making big data much more difficult. When more information is flowing through networks, it can be more challenging to recognize anomalies. They replicated phishing attacks, denial of service, and various kinds of malicious intrusions, recognizing that weapon systems are increasingly cyber-reliant. A key focus was to reduce detection time from what today is several hours down to several minutes, so that when an attacker is identified, there's a quicker ability for commanders to make decisions and put up various kinds of defenses. The exercise was also quite aware of increased use of automation, that users can be replicated by computer algorithms so that a potential attacker thinks they're tracking a human when in fact they are the ones being tracked in order to glean information about the identity or location of a potential attacker. Also, Russia is known to have used electronic warfare in a very effective way in Ukraine. It's one of the reasons this exercise for the first time intertwined cyber threats with electronic warfare. Also, a defense science board in recent years identified the risk of Chinese cyber attacks, saying that various specs from weapon systems such as the F-35 may have been obtained by the Chinese. It's one of the reasons that observers feel the new Chinese J-20 stealth 5th generation fighter looks like the F-35. So the idea was to be aware of the threats and look at what may take place today, as well as be quite conscious of the fact that the landscape is changing very quickly and to, quote, expect the unexpected. Chris Osborne, Defense Systems.